Hey, Roxy, there's a lot of scary things in the scary basement. Maybe you don't realize why they're scary, but they're scary. And that's why we got the guest that we did for today. Before we bring him on, Roxy, I just want to ask you, there were a lot of sad deaths in Train to Busan, but which one would you say was the saddest?
I don't know. The dad, probably?
Well, Roxy, here to power rank the saddest deaths is ESPN commentator Stephen A. Smith. What's up, Stephen?
Yeah, it's me, Stephen A. Smith. And there's no one better to power rank the deaths in Train to Busan in terms of their raw, emotional devastation. Sure, it hurts when you see a dad take a bite or a grandma get a throat chop, but whose death was the saddest? Let's start out with number 5, the little girl's mom. The way Suwon talks to her on the phone, all crawling under the blankets and whatnot, she loves her mom. She loves her. And she's never gonna see her mom again. That is unacceptable. Number 4.
Now, hold on, Stephen. Are you sure about these rankings?
Okay, I'm really glad you said something, Mikey. I don't think that power rankings are the best way to talk about these very, very sad deaths.
Oh, no, I was asking Stephen A. if he was sure he wanted to put the mom at number 5. Bro, we didn't even see her get killed.
What do you think happened, Mikey McCollor? What do you think happened? You think she left her phone on the counter while she ran out to get herself a McDonald's? That mom is dead. D-E-A-D, dead.
You can't rank how sad a death is. They're all pretty sad. But, you make it sound like these deaths got you all hyped up.
Well, if you're going to power rank anything, you got to be hype about it. That's what makes it a power ranking and not a top 5 list.
Why are we even power ranking this?
Number 4, Jin Hee. She stepped up to high school baseball star Younguk and handled her business, telling him she wanted to be with him. Woo! I don't care who you are, unrequited love hurts. And it's even worse when they die. Am I right?
Damn, Stephen A., that was a sad death. I cannot wait to hear who you think was sadder.
Oh, you're gonna love this. My number 3 saddest death. The oldest woman in the game, Granny. Now, alright, I know, she was already at the end of her life when the zombie attack went down, but I'll tell you this. When she leaves a voicemail on her voice, trembling, Mikey McCollor, she tells Shake Woo to take care of Suwan. This is a woman who was thinking of others before herself, even as she died. That, my friends, resonates dramatically. I mean, damn, if you aren't moved by Granny's death, I question whether you've even got a heart in your chest. And there is one man we know has a huge heart. My number 2 pick, Safe Woo. Let me tell you something right now, Roxy Polk. Let me tell you something right now, Mikey McCollor. You listening to me? You listening to me? This man went through an arc. He starts off as a bad dad. And by the end of the movie, this man cares about others. He puts other people on the train before himself. He sacrifices himself. If you don't think Seikwoo's death is sad, I'm sorry, but you're a sociopath. And you need to go see a therapist or a Reiki healer or something.
I felt empty when Seikwoo died.
Me too. Woo!
Hold on, Stephen A. You don't have Seikwoo at number 1, even though he died thinking about his baby daughter?
No, I do not. No, I do not, and I'll tell you why. Because you know who didn't even get a chance to think of his baby daughter when he died? My number 1 pick. You know who it is. Sang-hwa. Why? Why? This man has a pregnant wife. A daughter he is never gonna see. A daughter who is gonna live her entire life not knowing her dad was a badass. She is statistically more likely to fill the void left by a dad with drugs and alcohol. Woo!
This is what we call a whiff, man. You took a big swing and you whiffed. No way is a man who fought valiantly and failed more sad than the main character imagining his baby daughter's birth as he sacrifices himself.
Oh, okay. Let's go to the stats. Suwan and Seikwoo, 5 years together. 2 Nintendo Wii. Sanghua, 0 years together. 0 Nintendo Wii. Which do you think is more sad, huh?
No way can you call a relationship that hasn't even begun sadder than an established relationship lost just as it was beginning to bloom.
Is lost potential more tragic than lost actuality?
Well, Aristotle says matter exists potentially because it may attain to the form, but when it exists actually, it is then in the form.
Aristotle's definition of entelechy was, at best, rudimentary.
Enough bickering. Stephen A. Smith, return to your cell immediately.
Oh, okay.
So Stephen A. Smith lives in the scary basement.